Good evening, good morning, good whatever time you find this. Good afternoon. I just finished watching. Just finished watching a reactor, and she said something about my Jazzy life addressing her address. Okay, on her live. Now, did I go back and look for the address? I did, but I kind of like whatever. It's not really a biggest concern about me going back trying to find this girl's address. I think it's I think it's what it is, okay? But I personally feel like this is another drama for her platform that is starting to become like pitiful. Um, who will address their address getting linked? Talking about, yeah, that's my address. Who really would say that? Well, probably just like, okay, we got our eyes on you. I don't know who you are, but I see who you are. But I just think it's just a storyline. Hi sis, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know it's late, but thank you for joining. Um, but I just think that I really feel like her story is like she has no storyline. She forgot her whole orbit. I'm not going to put the C in it, but she forgot the whole orbit storyline. So when that means is when she got on live, people was like, "Where's your face mask? Where's this?" Well, anybody who have the big C, once I had it once, and my kids had it, that you need to protect your face all the whole time. Like there's people that have another virus. Like all these viruses are not the same. Like your virus might be weaker than mine, and my virus might be stronger. So when you get my virus or my strand, it might can take you out. That's the reason why we're supposed to protect ourselves. And most doctors will tell you at least wait till about 14 weeks before you go out here without a face mask. So I know automatically that was a complete fail lie storyline. She couldn't even keep up with it. She threw her kids at daycare instantly. All right. All right. So I'm just trying to figure out some storylines that Jazz could actually say or do that can bring it. Like for example, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it up to Friday. The storyline for somebody linking her address. One is somebody knocked on my door from YouTube. That is going to be her title. Automatically, she's going to say somebody knocked on her door from YouTube. All right. Somebody robbed us and took our bedroom set. Now, if anybody knows that she's got her bedroom set rented, all right, but that's a good storyline for Jazz. Oh my gosh, somebody came in our home and stole our bedroom set. Like, what? Yes, I know. Somebody stole all three of our cars. That's another storyline. Like, oh my gosh, this happened again, because it's just drawn around the fact that somebody linked her address. So whatever is taking place, and I think it's something financially, because I really feel like Liv is behind it. They're not shy from being bums and doing bum-like things. Jazz would literally come on here and lie about being sick and our whole family being sick. Um, Olivia would lie about owning her own home and graduating from high school. I can see them actually making out a fake address and making the whole YouTube streets think that's actually where she stays at, because she's not as dumb as she seems. Um, Jazz is very smart. That's the reason why she is a vampire. I don't look at her as a human. She sucks the life out of people, literally. So I just feel like at the end of the day, this is how exactly what she can do. She can orchestrate a storyline by just her live alone. This, and I think that was her cue. Like, really gonna put my address on here? And the only person that will actually know her address will be Liv. You guys ever thought about that? Liv will be the only one that actually know her address, or actually know areas around her address. I always say, you'd be surprised who don't like you in your hometown or in your neighborhood. I could always say that lady that she greeted at HEB was like, "Hey, are you a blogger?" And you never know. And I feel like she probably put herself at more risk telling people she's a blogger. I know that I'm trying to take that step, but I don't vlog around people. I don't do my vlogging. I do it very secretive, and then I probably delete it. But at the end of the day, that sounds like a storyline that she's dying to need. She needs somebody harassing her. She needs somebody that's going to keep her like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She needs that. She really genuinely needs that storyline for people to feel sorry for her. And it seems like this is a good time to throw the people off if they don't have the money for their car payment, because rent is right here, school is right here. Gosh knows, you know what I'm saying? I know maybe insurance, everything is around the corner, and I'm giving vibes that Chris do not work. That's giving me vibes like she's not comfortable. She seems very uptight, very uneasy because he's not working. It's very stressful. So her hurry up, quick pick me up. So I'm sick with the 8-month-old. Just everything is around the children. She's not normal at the end of the day. I think she's very stressed out. But that storyline of dressing the dress is very easy to see. I don't know. How about you, cutie? I know you probably still here, hopefully. I know you probably like, girl, that seems sus. How my son would say, Mom, that seems sus. Like, boy, go sit down somewhere. I'm sorry. I had to take a drink. But yeah, it just seems so not believable. But that's what my new titles of her YouTube channel might be, y'all. I said somebody most likely stole her bedroom set or the cars, y'all. And I don't know what to say. I wanted to say a YouTuber fan killed Bentley. And that was her way of getting rid of Bentley, like for a car payment. She can probably get a little bit of money from Bentley, about $200-$300 for a little Bentley. But she can say a YouTuber, kidnapped Bentley. It's just how she thinks. She don't think outside the box. And I'm sorry, but editing is something I don't have, so I can't say, oh, that's all you have to do is edit. Her golden child, Chrissy, is not in her life. So it's very hard for her to think outside the box. It's very hard for her to think outside the box. So when you see her, and a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, she stole this from here and she stole that. It can get very stressful. Definitely when you're right. When the girl that you crapped on for 2 years suddenly stopped doing content. And Chrissy is a very good thinking outside the box. Personally, I enjoy Christmas vlogs. I enjoy back to school vlogs from Chrissy. I enjoy decor. I enjoy all that from Chrissy. I'm not talking nothing about her personal life because hell, we all have crazy love lives, and some of us are just around the corner for about to get a crazo. So it's But she did think outside the box, and she was beautiful with it, and it gave Jazz a little bit of fire to compete with Chrissy, because that was a competing friendship. That wasn't never a hey girl, how you doing, and so on. So this was more like, let me copy your dress. Let me copy your eyelashes. Let me. She had did a lot of copying. Liv and her are totally different people. They can't copy one another. They just can't. It's very hard for them to copy one another. She can't really copy Chrissy, Liv, because Liv don't have anything that she can mimic. And I think it's really hard for Jazz at this moment. That's the reason why she's coming across very weak, no common sense. But I would say, Jazz, if you having some type of problems, just address it. Don't address your fake address that Olivia made a fake page, and you know that she made a fake page. Like, that was so obvious. Like, I think it was up. It seemed like it was up for, like, that person was keep writing it about 2 or 3 times for her to notice it. But yeah, again, cutie, you're still here. Thank you. I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to say that I just think that's going to be the next 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 storylines that can take place next week or this week, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you, what threw me off, that girl said, I don't know if anybody seen it, but what threw me off about that whole live was when the little girl was like, Mommy, that's the daycare, that's the pool. What threw me off, King Mike, you're being messy. Leave those power bills alone, okay? That's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's so high, okay? And it's so hot in Texas, okay? But what threw me off was where she was like, oh my gosh, I was going to send the kids there. And I swear, I was like, but why do you try to wait for them to go to the YMCA? I was like, girl, stop capping, y'all. That was so funny. Like, I was going to send the kids there. They got a swimming pool. I'm like, girl, stop capping. I don't know who's on here that don't know your shenanigans, but you can't even take your kids to a back to school bash. You know, you can't. Well, you know what? I'm going to say, King Mike, that her light bill probably, that's probably why she's out in the out about. It probably explains a lot. Okay, I'm starting to see, I'm starting to see more about her now. I didn't see it at first. I was looking at somebody's channel, and somebody had typed something, and I was like, darn, how about those two? Hey, Mary Blue. How about those two, Liv and Jazz was always friends? Like, I always thought about that. Like, how they was always friends. Like, they was always been friends. Like, she knew that she was going to, the first time Liv was going to roast Christy. Then Jazz was like, well, I'm going to have to team up. Like, I'm like friends with Chrissy, and I'm going to come on here and talk down on you. And 2 months later, it dials down. The Mamiana gang gets out. Well, I really don't like this Chrissy girl. I'm about to tell on all of y'all. Okay, and then it was so fast that Jazz forgot what Liv did. Because I don't know about anybody else. You talk crappy to me more than once. I'm going to let you go. I'm not. And I think she talked dirty to about Jazz a little bit. But even though I feel like it was more like a setup, like there was always that pink in the brain. And I hate to say it, I think Jazz was the brain and Liv was Pinky. Hi, I'm gonna say this, missing Kates. I've been missing y'all, okay? This junk is hard. Alright? This junk is hard. I hope you hear me. Hey, what is everybody doing up here? Y'all are up. I just want you to know that it's hard out here, okay? This is not easy. I'm so used to riding off your coattail, okay? But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I really do feel like they teamed up on Chrissy. I don't have a soft spot for Chrissy. I just feel like, now how do we do that? Because I don't know how to drop no link. So I just feel like that, y'all. I really do. I really feel like they always wanted to team up on Chrissy because they just don't have. They still don't have any decent content. But that's just me, y'all. I'm just looking in. I really appreciate every one of y'all. I really do. Because trust me, it's hard. I don't know if I could tell y'all this story. That zero was getting discouraging. But you know what? I have to say this. You have to keep pushing. And if you don't, it's, you get practice. This is practice. So, but yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking like Jazz and her shenanigans, y'all. Her shenanigans. But I want y'all to have a good night because I'm about to get off because I gotta go to work in the morning. And I can't wait to see what y'all think about what Jazz got up her sleeve. Y'all have a good night. Good life, Mary Blue, King Mike. Somebody stole it, King Mike. Somebody stole the near. They came to the house. They stole the bedroom set first. They stole the truck. And then they stole her van. That's what they did. That's what they did, King. I'm sorry. It's not me. This is her story. And they kidnapped Bentley. Yeah. All because, somebody linked her address on her live. Y'all have a wonderful night. And I really appreciate y'all. But missing case, I need y'all back. Okay? I need y'all back. No, it's Repo, King Mike. Repo. They don't got no insurance. Come on now. They don't have no insurance. Stop playing now. Thank you. I really miss y'all. Y'all give it up. If y'all know to subscribe to Missing Kate's Married and Marijuana. Oh, I can't say that. I'm so sorry. Please check them out. Missing Kate's Presses. Okay, Mike. This is the first. It's the rent or car payment. Come on, Mike. Get it together. Get it together. I know that. Why you haven't seen a car seat? You haven't seen nothing. Mary Blue, yes, she did. Yeah, I won't say it was actually her address. I will say this. It was I think it was something near or a neighborhood that can be AKA because If y'all ever paid attention to that live, like we can go back and look at that live. I'm sorry for holding y'all up, but if you paid attention, she kept saying, "Oh, I do not want y'all to see my neighborhood." I don't know if y'all peeped that in the beginning, but she said that, and she said, "I don't want y'all to see where my neighborhood is." And then maybe at the end of the thing, "Oh, you trying to be funny? You trying to link my address?" Like you put out your you basically taught that like, "I don't want y'all to see my address." Very few. When she was doing the packet, she put y'all down because maybe she know that it probably wasn't the actual address. She is not very smart, but she's smart for a mentally challenged person. King Mike, come on now. You know this. Do hips look like he? Do hips know how to do anything? No. I like I said, I don't think he has a second job. I don't think he has a first job. I think she's struggling. Good luck. Nobody don't care, but Jazz, she gonna ride this storyline like a rodeo. Like, she gonna ride it like a rodeo. She gonna ride this storyline hard, okay? Because COVID, she didn't do well. She didn't do well staying in the storyline. King Mike, that was a YouTuber that came to the house and did up that refrigerator. Come on now. That's how they're gonna say it. They're gonna play it. They're gonna play it hard too. Jazz don't have any milk to milk. I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he would do that. Maybe his girlfriend. She might. She seemed very needy, and I feel like she's going to treat Philip kids the same way that Jazz treated his other kids. Um, because when he got back, even though I think he probably had to work, he's not spending as much time as the kids. Like she's starting to look like she had to force the kids on him. No, I'm telling you, no. I don't even think she knows what happened to that refrigerator. But I just know one thing about that refrigerator, that is always empty. It doesn't matter if it got dents in it, it's always empty. It's always empty. Kmart, you know she got like a soft spot. She got a soft spot for you. She really do. I hope you know that. I don't like. You know what? Good life. I don't think. You know what? I got cussed out for that thing. I had to take it down. I got cussed out. That wasn't very nice. I got cussed out for that short. Oh, like darn. Okay, that was me. No, that's not butter. That's margarine. Mm-mm. That's a molecule away from plastic. They eat margarine. Yeah, I gotta. Matter of fact, I gotta take that short down. That's like the highest view I have in my life, but I have to take that down. Okay, Key Mike, I'm gonna like let's talk about this real quick. All right, let's talk about this. So you've seen the video of her video when she had like the 2 packs of chicken wings. So I don't know how much people eat. Typically I eat about 2 or 3 wings. That's big wings, right? So I'm assuming the kids can eat 2 without being interrupted. But Chris said, we get more and the kids don't waste. And I'm like, girl, let them eat their chicken if they waste it or not. That's not y'all concern. Let them eat. But to each his own. Yeah. But, King Mike, I need you to do some more funny videos, okay? And good life, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dollface and Missing Cakes. I really enjoyed y'all tonight. That is a homeless man. Chris gives me a homeless vibe. He don't give me like somebody who had his own place. He gives me a homeless vibe. Like he's always have gave me that. And then it only made it right when Medusa came on the scene. He never owned anything. So we can be peasants, but at least I know some of us got a name on our lease. Okay? Well, Miss and Kate, y'all take y'all time. I don't know what's going on. I know y'all had some bottling issues, but I know y'all bounce back stronger. So take your time. Anyway, I know you seeing all the crap and y'all ready to talk, so it doesn't matter. Well, King Mike, can I ask you one thing before I bounce out? Would you and Miss do a pod with Chris? And this is just men talking. Not, would y'all do one? Would you? I'm assuming that's a no. would y'all do one? Would y'all? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool just to see just the men. And or Philip, I think y'all ran Rod off the streets, he ain't coming back. Well, y'all gotta trick them. That's what you have to do. You have to trick them. Like you have to use the females, right? And then see how fast he hops on and he was like, bitches. That's how you have to do it. You have to, have the face of a woman because he's gonna come up right. But when y'all walk in, they will really know if he's like a chump. That's all. I'm just trying to see if he's a chump or not. Well, King Mike, can I ask this question? Don't you think some of these men are set up to fail with these ladies? I feel like that. I just personally feel like Rod, he was kind of set up to be a bum. Even though he might always been a bum, but I just feel like he was set up. I forgot. Jazz wants to do his fighting for him. I forgot. I know. I do. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But he can't come and address a lie. Good life. I'm gonna tell you this. Like, somebody asked me the other day why people don't like Chris, and I was like, be honest with you, if I had done that, like if I moved a 30-year-old man in my home with my children, no matter what, how many kids I have, I could have one, I could have two, I could have three, four, five. He's 30 some years old. Most men that's single or live a single life, they love their privacy. Rod is the same way. No man shouldn't be in his 30s still living with a woman with all those kids. Oh, they looked at it for a babysitter. Oh, he's good, he can wash, he can clean. Girl, bye. I can do all that and more. I just need you to have your own space so I can run away from my kids. Not like that. But y'all know, ladies, y'all single, you want just alone time. You want adult alone time, whatever that consists of. And I know you can't not have adult alone time with kids in the background. That's usually why she's so. I can't. I want the kids to go back home to their dads, but the dad is. Hold up, is Philip staying in a female's house? I'm assuming that, and that female sounds like she is the type that you just came home from prison. Come over here. She just looked like the type. I ain't even go. I'm not praising judgment, but going on a Vegas trip straight out of jail should not been his only goal in life. I'm just saying. Go ahead and pay whatever you need to pay off and make sure your kids are straight. That's what I look at. They're like, none of these guys really want to marry these women. Ron never wanted to marry Chrissy, and obviously Chris never wanted to marry neither one of them. Wow, I did not know that. See, you see how, everything that's gold is not gleaming. It's not real. So, thing that looks like gold is not real. Oh, are you talking about Philip's new girl? She she seemed like she knows Jazz. She's been watching Jazz. Or when she started dating him, she started becoming obsessed with her because she started doing similar things that Jazz do. Like, babe, babe, were you gonna tell them, babe? We gonna I'm like, girl, calm down. It's okay. Obviously, he's with you. Obviously, he's not holding the camera, so somebody's with him. Yeah, I seen that too. Well, King Mike, she didn't seem like she had this breathing problem, so she probably can. If she can't beat her, I know she probably can outrun her, unless she's a Saguarian. Jazz is she's a vampire in my life. Well, that's all Philip attracts. He don't attract. I'm gonna say this: for Jazz to been with him for since she was 14 years old to be baby mama number 3, yeah, that's all he likes. Like, her first child with him is his third child. Her second child with him is her fifth child. That's his fifth child. Yeah, that's pretty desperate. Yes, sir. Yeah. Her twins is her, what is that? Of course, they're 7. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And I'm sitting here talking about me and this man been together for 16 years. Okay. Okay. Well, I want y'all to have a beautiful night. I am going to make up some more content. I am also thinking about dabbing in a shot with me. But of course, it's going to be making fun of, a couple of mommies with this shot with me. So I don't know. Y'all have a wonderful night. I had a good time with y'all, and I really did. I had a good time with all of y'all, and I was so glad to see Missing Cakes. As always, a lovely time with King Mike because he cuts up in everybody's life, and Good Life and Cutie. Thank you. Okay, I think I can. No, I'll be honest with you, King Mike Fargo. That full haul I did like recently, that dump was more expensive than just going buying real groceries. I don't know how she can do it, y'all. That was more expensive. But y'all have a lovely night and thank y'all for coming out again. Love y'all.